One of the assets of Arlington is Arlington Public Schools because of the long tradition and history we have here around excellence as we serve our children and our community. As you know, public education is an important element here for all of us and something we believe in, evidence in the growth that we've seen across our school division and the number of families that want to come here and grow their family and be a part of our community. And for that, we are very proud. I want to say thank you, and I want to also ask for your continued support as we move forward here with our budget process for the coming year. This year, we are facing a monumental challenge in building next year's proposed budget and facing a significant deficit, the largest in the past decade. Closing this gap is going to require us to make some tough decisions and reductions that are going to threaten APS's long-held tradition of excellence. Throughout the budget development process, we have worked to preserve this tradition and upheld the pillars of success: recruiting and retention of excellent staff, delivery of a wide array of options and programs for students that provide multiple pathways to success, equal access to extracurricular activities and opportunities that empower all students to explore their true potential, and additional investments in services that support the social emotional well-being of our students, the whole child. As we continue to grow, we are going to need to continue to recruit new staff. We also need to offer comprehensive compensation to keep and retain the most talented and experienced professionals on our team.
I'm going to help you with this bottom one up.
We have worked closely with our leadership team, principals, and staff to build a budget that includes substantial cost savings and efficiencies across all areas. The proposed budget allows us to deliver on the APS promise of excellence as we continue to grow, and not just the current student body, but the generation and the future to come.
I think it's important to continue to fund all these different programs because I think the school is kind of like the front line where people come to be connected with different organizations and to get services. I think a lot of parents might not know otherwise where to go, and I think the school setting provides that front line.
I think back to elementary school. I think my 3rd and 4th grade teachers were very influential people in my life. I think they were teachers with a lot of experience and highly qualified and very good at what they did. So I think it's really important to retain teachers like that.
It's so important that we have funding for our students because like right now, Arlington, this is like one of the best places to be for education, and we want to keep it that way, you know? And we can only do that with the correct funding.
I definitely wanted to give back to the community, so I had a great elementary experience when I went to Key School. I started with the immersion program in kindergarten and just went on through Gunston and Wakefield, continued with the Spanish. And it's not just knowing how to speak the language, but writing it and reading it. I took some AP classes, which helped me in college. And then just coming back and teaching back at Key School. I think it's beneficial for the students to see those two different cultures and learn from it. There's so much richness in there.
Arlington is one of those few places that has people from all over the world. And that's kind of why I wanted to work back into in Arlington, because I wanted to give back to the community.
If we learn what we need to do now, like if we have the tools that we need to be successful now, then we can continue to build upon it. You know, you see, you can't build a house without a sturdy foundation, right? And this is our sturdy foundation. But if you start to cut back some things from the school, then what's going to happen? If you provide the tools that we need to succeed, then we're going to succeed.
So we've had an opportunity to hear from one of our students and some of our team members, and it really echoes the long history and traditional excellence that we've had here in Arlington Public Schools. And I think those things don't happen by accident. It's through consistency, it's through making investments in the future that really become an important element about how we continue that and how we are able to look forward. So as we think about that, we need to think about how we continue those investments. And I want to show you what that future looks like. So this is what our future is about.